Alright, we're out here today working on the F250, actually taking a lift kit off of it. It's two-wheel drive. It's a 99, so we'll show you what we're doing. Come along with us. Okay, part of what we're going to have to do today is we're taking the pivot brackets both up here at the cross member and back in the back for the trailing arm or radius arms, however you want to call them, back there. We're also going to have to pull off the springs, and then once that stuff is off and dropped, we'll take those back over and replace them, or replace the ones that are on the other truck. Some of the stuff that we're going to have, you can see we're messing around here. I had to go borrow a socket because I didn't have mine. One of the first things we're going to do is we're going to take that bolt right there loose. Hey, son. And we're going to take this tab right there off so that we can pull this out when we jack it up. We want to get this loose because apparently those right there are pretty stiff and pretty tight. So getting that one off, then we can take and rotate, get this stuff off, and then jack it up. We'll see how fast it goes. I don't know how fast it will be. This is normal stuff for me. I usually work on the cars instead of the trucks. My brother does all the truck work. Alright, this is what it's actually taken to get this sucker off. That right there is a 28 millimeter. I've got a good size extension with a breaker bar. Unfortunately, I didn't bring a ratchet with a 1/2-inch drive, and I don't have an adapter. But even then, it's taking all of this breaker bar to break this sucker loose. Alright, here's the pivot for that arm that we wanted to get out. As you can see, these, well, let's see here. These bolts go in like that. You can see kind of where they sit inside that frame, and they come out to the far side. So that one's off. The next step is getting that little baby right there off, and it shouldn't be too hard, but if you come back around here, you'll see that it's got 3 bolts up there, 1 bolt there, but what you don't see is inside there is actually 2 more bolts. So this has got to drop, then those have got to be worked on to keep it going. So here we go. As you can see, other side's still there, this side's down. Here is what we're dealing with. Those are the blind bolts, the pieces to hold them in place. There's the other bolt. I'm keeping all the bolts together just in case, and I'll transfer them back over to the piece that I'm actually taking off the other truck. That way I know for sure I know where they go. Alright, suspension is down and on the ground. I put these bolts back in. There's a couple blind nut bolts I didn't take out because they're being held in by the fuel pump that's in the frame rail. But now we get to go to the other vehicle and start all over, take the stuff off, install the new stuff, and then bring the old stuff over here and put it back on here, so the lift is going back on this truck so that it remains a roller. Alright, we're back on the truck that we're taking the lift kit off and trying to have fun with this. Fun in the sarcastic type of stuff. But we're starting it up, working on the other side. We'll go through and show you a few things, but we're gonna disconnect everything, swap out those brackets and everything. Alright, since I did the smart thing and didn't start recording first, we disconnected the steering. My brother's working on the shock right now. I've pulled this piece out, which triangulates and supports the sway bar, because the sway bar is going back to where it originally was. This bar here bolts up here, and there's actually still one of the 2 brackets up there, and you can see the impression. So a little bit at a time. Okay, we got the first bolt in holding the new bracket there's the old one. This actual old bracket was actually welded up, but it's held on by 3 bolts. Same as what this is. So that's kind of what you're looking at. The other thing that we're looking at is also, you've got the pivot there. So he's taking the pivot bushing out because it was beat up and putting new ones in. You can see over there the old one, and then we've got the new one over here. Here is the new bushing that's going to be put in. Since we're here, we might as well do it. Okay, we're in a bit of conundrum here. We were going to go through and replace the pivot bushings, but they ended up sending us the radius arm bushings. So, pivot bushings come tomorrow. Radius ones look good. I have changed out the brackets on both sides. This bracket here, although you can't see it real well, it is halfway installed because it's going to be a pain to put that one back in, no matter any way you go at it. The other one over here was a pain to get off, but we got it done. You can hear the rain coming down as it is literally storming up us really bad. We're expecting hail, all kinds of stuff. But even though you can't see it real well, brackets here. This side is most of the way back. We're just gonna have to do that radius arm. Hey, ain't gonna be fun with everything hooked back up, but we'll see how it goes. Well, as you can see, I am not where the vehicle is. I forgot to do an outro scene. We were unable to get footage of the bushings being put back into the truck, so that isn't going to be able to see. We'll show you what the after effects are once I get home and actually videotape that. But at this point, I hope you're enjoying the series on our new tow rig. Hope you like it. Please like, subscribe, Rumble if you're on Rumble. If you're thinking about it, go through and put into your search engine hashtag noname500. That'll bring up the channels that are trying to go through and qualify for this year's No Name Nationals. Give them a check out if you like them. Give them a sub. If not, well, you can pass on and everything. But thank you again, and just drive it.